Welcome to Wild World News.
Okay. So, from what I understand, M&M's have been rebranded a little bit, and they have changed the look of the M&M's. I'm hearing that people are having a problem with this. Okay? You saw the title. Let's check this out. The recent push to rebrand corporate logos to be more inclusive, woke, has, for the most part, been a good thing. Making Barbie more body positive. Great. Renaming Aunt Jemima's syrup. About damn time. Yet, in brand's fervent quest to capture youth audiences and capture the woke zeitgeist, they may be going just a little bit too far. Case in point, the slut-shaming of the green M&M. Essentially, this is what happened. The CEO of Mars Wrigley, the company that makes M&Ms, announced today that it would be revamping the characters to make them more current and representative of our consumer. Presumably, people united by their willingness to ignore the fact that they're eating shittier Reese's Pieces. How do they plan on doing this, you ask? By replacing the character's footwear. This distinction is pretty negligible for the male characters. CNN goes into detail about the changes, but frankly, they're men and thus it says, I don't really care. Okay, for the female characters, however, the changes are apparent and formidable. The brown M&M's heels have been lowered to a more sensible kitten heel, while the green M&M's signature go-go boots have been swapped out for nondescript white sneakers. The kind of Melanie Griffith character in Working Girl changes into at her desk to signal she's a girl boss with a head for business and a bod for sin. Let the river run, lady. This is written by Rolling Stone, by the way. Oh, man. For those familiar with the iconography of the green M&M, first of all, I remember when I was younger watching an episode of Family Feud. The host, and it wasn't Steve Harvey, it was the other guy. The guy that passed away. I think he self-deleted. He had asked the lady, because apparently she said it earlier, maybe in the green room, you know what I mean, in the back. And so he asked her, he said, what was that you said about green M&Ms? And she was like, they make you horny. Maybe this is the reason why they made the green M&Ms sexy. Maybe there was this whole thing where people think that green M&Ms make you horny. Maybe they do. I don't remember ever becoming sexually charged after eating a few M&Ms. But since this change is nothing more than tectonic, I imagine it is similar to how people of Wittenberg must have felt watching Martin Luther nail his 95 Theses of the Protestant Reformation to the church door. But it is also a major error on Mars Wrigley Park, because the green M&M being a dirty, you know what, as signified by her iconic white go-go boots, is precisely what has engendered her as a devoted fan base, particularly among similarly, I never saw this, women and gay men who have embraced the character. Consider, for instance, this ad where she does erotic ASMR for no reason other than to give the male M&Ms a massive then feigns ignorance at the impact of her performance. Can we or should we attempt to put cap on such virulent, untrammeled female sexuality? Can you stop the wind from blowing? Can you prevent a dog from vomiting after eating too much cheese? Oh my God. The green M&M has spent decades building her brand as a horny, sexy woman. And for what? For her creators to give her Larry David footwear in the name of feminism. For Morris Wrigley to... I can't with this no more. So people are mad. They've taken her sexuality from her because she was the sexy one. And if you're trying to be inclusive, that means you should have kept her in there, because there's feminists that are like going on the Amber Rose walk and all that stuff, and they're all about sexuality and expressing your sexuality. So for you to pull her back like that makes that group angry. I don't think there was a need to change them. It doesn't matter to me. I found all the commercials funny. You know, my favorite one is the red one. I found them funny, you know. The yellow one's funny because he's like stupid or whatever. The red one always reminded me of Joe Pesci for some reason, a little bit. But, and then they got the anxious, the one with the anxiety problems, the crunchy M&M or whatever, the crispy. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I don't know. I see the reasoning behind people being angry over it. I absolutely get it. I just think it's funny, you know. Like I'm sure people think it's funny when we get angry about the changes they make in superhero movies. You know, so it is what it is. To each his own. This is gonna be funny. I want to see if they're going to change them back now. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed my reaction to this Wild World News, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Woo!